Hi, what am I musing about today? Homelessness. Man, I've been blessed in my life to have only experienced homelessness for a brief time in my life. Just a very brief, it was like a week, 7 days, but it affected me greatly because I thought it was so strange that there was just nowhere to be, nowhere to go, nowhere specifically to exist. And was in LA. And I was in my early 20s. And I finally called the Bank of Mama. Oh, yeah. Well, I was a big, fat, enabled drunk. See, a drunk usually has someone who's bankrolling their behavior and antics. Yeah. And for me, I didn't get sober until, unfortunately, my mother passed. And then the Bank of Mama was closed permanently. And it forced me to get my shit together, and I did. Well, Jesus, I mean, he got it together. And I've just been blessed to really seize life. As in 12-step programs, they will say life on life's terms. Yeah. But the caveat is you gotta grow up. And for, a drunk, we're toddlers. And we become insane, demonized toddlers. Drunkenness is horrific and not at all how we're supposed to be. No. So I'm almost 7 years sober today. I can't believe it. And here's what I'm musing about today is I know our Father has purpose and plans for his children, his chosen, especially for those of us who return wholeheartedly, genuinely. And our Father has been most merciful to my dumbass. Holy, I would have snuffed me. Oh yeah, I would have taken me out. Oh yeah, I would have smothered me with a pillow. I even thanked my mother once because she hadn't, that I know of, smothered me with a pillow. I deserved it, man. I deserved, yeah. I was so demonized and treacherous because demons within people attack people in front of them. See, it's just how it works. And that's why the family is, sometimes the most dangerous of it all, because it's within the house where atrocities happen, right? It's undisputable, right? And that's what I'm musing about today is homelessness, because I have nowhere to go right now. Nowhere. I've been living, caretaking a property / drunk for the last 4 years. Yeah. And today, his family is there with him. And I believe that they're being very, very confrontational and direct, because what an intervention truly is, all it is an intervention asks that addict, alcoholic joins the fight for their life. Yeah. And also, it gives the family a chance to say, fare thee well, or these are the consequences if you don't get help. And I think that's where we're at today. So, I can't be there. No, I'm too close. I'm there on the daily. So, with this insane man who is now facing directly the consequences of pouring that canned beer down his pothole. He's about to lose stuff now. It's par for the course for a drunk. Oh, yeah. And I'm musing about restoration, too. Because that's what our Father loves to do. You know, we, in Satan's little season, because that's where we are right now, we are right here, smack dab in Satan's short season. Okay, and that's why everybody at the top is so bloody evil. God, you gotta unplug from that matrix, man. It's reptile overrun by now. And we know what reptiles do to us, yeah. We know what they, especially the ones that are little. Yeah, we know what you do. Yeah, we know. You're going to burn forever for it too. Yeah. Smell that? Oh, I do. It's the lake of fire warming up. Yeah. Because every single one of you are hitting it. So says the Most High. And that is the day I'm going to celebrate. I don't celebrate any holidays here. It's not the time to celebrate. It's the time to stand up for our King. It's time to, follow at least the top 10 commandments so we serve the holy kingdom and not the dirt bag. It's the time to unplug from the matrix and put your eyes solely on the triune, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So I'm thinking about homelessness and restoration because I am homeless today, and the home that I might take over is in this condition. And I'm going to walk you around, but it's nowhere near ready for move-in. So I'm in a precarious spot, you see. And one thing I've learned in my 7 years sober almost, I'm just about a month, about 5 weeks, November 23rd. So I'm still in my 6th year. And what I've learned more than anything is He, Yahweh, our Holy Father, the Most High Creator, He doesn't really budge beyond His time frame and plan. Yeah. So that's why I'm feeling like Joseph in a prison cell, okay? And Joseph was kept in that prison cell for about 13 years, okay? So I'm looking at being a cleaner for the last 4 years. Got me out from behind the bar because that's where drunks wind up, right? We got our hand on the loot. Yeah. So I finally got out from behind the bar, but now I've been in toilets for years. Yeah. So, I'm in a real precarious kind of place. I wouldn't call it rock and hard place. No, more like, I'm definitely transitionally housed. I mean, now's a good time to show you my digs, my place. But the one thing I've learned, though, before I'm going to preface this, in my 6 years sober now, is I do not any longer count my chickens before they hatch. I don't even say I'm going to do this on this day beyond today. See, no. Here's why for me, and maybe this is this way for you, okay? It goes back to Psalm 18, okay? And that's where I'm at. Psalm 18, and that's exactly where I turned when I was in the thrift store earlier, because I'm homeless and I don't have anywhere to go today. So I opened this Bible at the thrift store, and it's absolutely perfect. Because he is. Our Father is. He's perfect. So when he wants to reach out with a message, he does so. Period. And this is what he sent me today. I opened this book right to this. It is Psalm 18, and it is Psalm 18:16. He reached down from on high and took hold of me. He drew me out of the deep waters. Yep. 100% when our Father sent his only begotten Son to me in December 2018. That was it. He reached down from on high and sent his Son to save a wretch like me, a big fat drunk, demonized, deceived, blind, deaf, dumb, drunk, hopeless, and in my late 40s. So when I muse about restoration, I think I'm musing about restoration of the holy kind. Yeah. And that the triune, Jesus and our Holy Father, they work together to restore us in their Holy Spirit. I no longer can say humans. Did you guys hear this? I just found this out too. I'm going to do a separate video on it altogether, but can't use the word human because human links to Homo sapien, which means intelligent monkey. Yeah, human links us to the bullshit lie of evolution. So if you call yourself human or others humans, you're actually calling yourself a primate. Yeah, the reptiles, they're just so funny, aren't they? They're just so silly, those silly reptiles. Having us call each other and ourselves primates. Look it up. Duped no more. That's me. I don't trust nothing. And that's what I've learned. That I don't count my chickens before they hatch. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I don't say, I will, because that's what got Lucifer in trouble. He said it 5 times, and he was a dumbass about it. I will, I will, I will, I will. Oh, will you? Will you now? No, instead, Jesus saw him fall like lightning from the sky. Yeah, which also proves to you guys out there who dare say that Jesus Christ is Lucifer. I hate that. Knock it off, okay? It's in Luke. In Luke, it says that Jesus Christ saw Lucifer fall like lightning, okay? He saw it. He wasn't falling. And so many men and women veer off the track, man. Jesus Christ is in the North Pole reigning supreme at the right side of our Most High Father. That's where he is. It's the dirtbag running loose here in his short season that is wreaking all this havoc. Our Father I think it gives him great pleasure and joy to reconstruct his creations, of which I am one, and I am his. And I have to remind myself that it's all his, all of it. It always was, right? Even his breath in your nostrils and mine are from him and him only. So, I remind myself also that 7 years ago, I wanted nothing more than death. Nothing more. I prayed to be 6 feet under and home. And he sent his son. He did. And Jesus, when he came in to that prison cell, I was a new creation right then and there. And it's been a hard road, hard road. Because I fly solo. I'm a recluse. I prefer it that way. I've dealt with enough demons, and I find that people at large are more or less either really deceived, really distracted, really drunk. Yeah. Or they're unbelievers altogether. And so if you're an unbeliever, man, you've got demons big time. And I, as a believer, I was delivered from a big fat, I call them big ugly. Yeah, deliverance is real. And I think we all need it. We all need a great exorcist on speed dial. Because if you figure Mary Magdalene had what? 7 demons, right? And if you look at her, she, by all counts, she was a prostitute. She probably partied, right? Alcohol and drugs, and to get through that. And then promiscuity. So, the demons rack up. So she had 7. And that's normal. I would say that's probably pretty normal for most of us, especially now when they're all out and they're in charge, man. They're large and in charge. The dirtbag, all of them, the dirtbags, the minions, the demons, the Nephilim, the disembodied Nephilim is what we're really kind of dealing with. Plus the Watchers. I believe they're all out. 200 Watchers, 190 nations. Yeah, I think they're all out right now. Why? Because it really is the last lap, biblically. Yeah. Great times are ahead. Great. I mean, beyond. But here, right now, most every man, woman, and child are so friggin' traumatized by one thing or another that we're running from our trauma. We're running into problems with the solutions to our trauma, and it's just a big mess. But I know who can restore it. Yeah. But it's got to be done his way, and that's annoying. I have to tell, well, you know how I feel. Look, cleaning is not for the wary, and I'm 50-something, and I'm in toilets still. I try to justify it and say, well, if I'm still cleaning, there must be something within me to be cleaned up as well. And what I found is, the demons within me trashed the place. Literally, they trashed it. Me. They devoured me. So, there was dust all over the friggin' place, and I am still cleaning up mess within and without. One good thing is our Father likes the number 7. So maybe that's good for something, right? Maybe I'll finally get a desire of my heart. Boy, I'd like that. Anything. Something I really want. What I want, right? But it's not about that now. It's about what he wants, right? Because I wanted to die. So I was throwing in the towel. And he saved me. He sent his son to me. And then he began work in me. And this is it. This is where I am today. I still just want to go home, to tell you the truth. I just want it to be over, kind of. But he says, "Niet, nope, stay you will, scrub you will." And so I will. I'm his. And he knows it. And that's a powerful thing. Because now what? So I hope you guys have a good home. I really do. This ain't it here. Not at all. And you want to make sure that your name is indeed in the book of life. Because great things are ahead. It's called New Jerusalem. And you know what? I don't want this wall. Yikes. No. I want diamond walls. And I think I just might get them in New Jerusalem. So that's about it. Onward. And I don't know if I'll ever be here. I don't know if I'll ever move in this place. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know one thing except that he reached down from the most high place and took hold of me. That's all I know. So, something bound to happen to me. Something is bound to happen to me. Miraculous, right? Maybe. I think that's one thing about all of us, is we all want it to be me. Me, pick me, right? We all want to be the most valuable player. Picked. Chosen. And you are. And I am. We are. We are created beings from dust. What's interesting is the 59 elements found in our body, like calcium, magnesium, blah, blah, are the same 59 elements found upon the Earth's crust. So it just kind of proves that it's not evolution, right? We are created from the dust of the earth. We really are. And it really is his breath going through your nostrils. Believe it, because he said so. I'll keep you posted and take a look at this place that maybe I'll get, maybe I won't. I'm just going to go one step at a time, right? One day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. For him. Peace.